All right, so you guys come into the room and you see Túrin, and he has his hands held high. It's the man in black. And before him is a golden book and a glowing, beautiful red gem. And he turns and in Valerian, someone's going to have to translate, but basically in Valerian, he says, "It is done." And then he looks like he's kind of like shaking off like a hangover almost, and then in a different voice in common, or in like probably actually like Sindarin, he would say, which is a form of elven language that Faradir, Okrin, Azelendor at least would speak. He says, "You must hurry. Any delay, and they all shall come. The guard has already fallen. Go to the pass of light. Show me no mercy. I am again Agarwin, son of Umarth." And the people that speak that would know that was what was what Túrin used to call himself. It means blood-stained son of ill fate. And he says, "I do not wish this life." And then his voice changes again to a deep Valerian language, and it says, "He shall come again." And then he disappears into a cloud of smoke, which seems to dissipate and fill the cracks of the cave. And before you is a golden book and a Silmaril. And the one thing I can tell you before you see him dissipate, and Faradir would notice this because his sword would not let him miss it, is he sees a reforged Gurthang at his side.
Oh, cool.
And the evil breath would disappear with it.
As he's going away, be like, "Have you seen the hammer? We're looking for a hammer."
You're looking for a hammer?
Remember that for the gong?
Oh, the mallet of Tombo.
The mallet of Tombo, yeah. Have you seen that mallet?
I love that. That's the only thing that you have remembered about this whole campaign. I'm missing a thing to pound a thing.
Yeah, I'm looking for a mallet. He's not intelligent. He just kind of hits things and takes hits.
All right, so I'm about to share something with you here under It's under handouts, miscellaneous. Here are Túrin's words. You guys, this is a chance for you to sort of mull over what he said. Think about, what do you think? What does he mean by all this? He had two different voices.
Well, the guard has... he broke through to tell us something or something like that. The guard has already fallen, so that's Elendil at the gate of night, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The doors of night? Yeah, the guard has already fallen.
So...
to pass the light, show me no mercy. Again, so he wants us to kill him or something.
The place of light is like in between.
It's in the lore cards. Take a look.
It's in between the door of night and gates of morning and Middle Earth, or Arisea.
Just take a look at your lore cards before you guys jump to any conclusions there. But you guys are on the right track, I think. Not your maps, your lore cards.
Door of Night.
So, Rendiel is the one that guards it, and his Silmaril. So the Silmaril we see must be that one, correct?
You think the Silmaril? You think this gem in front of you is Rendiel's Silmaril?
Could it be?
Could be.
I mean, it's a beautiful gem.
It is true. MJ, as someone who is named after the hill in which the two trees were formed, and the Silmaril was formed from the light of the two trees, you would know this as the gem of Maedhros. And I will share that handout with you now, so it's under items, Silmaril of Maedhros.
So the Pass of Light is Alicira, is that how you say it?
Calikiria.
Alikiria. The pass in the Pelori Mountains, which is where we're at, where the light of the two trees used to shine through onto the rest of the world.
MJ, you know the Calikiria. The Calikiria is just due west of Túrin, the city that you're from.
Oh, yeah.
It's basic. It's several of you have been there. John, that's where you met Irame and took a boat to Tavrobel. It's the Pass of Light. It's the pass in between the Pelori Mountains, where the two trees used to shine upon Tol Eressëa.
Someone say Taco Bell?
All right, so I have the Silmaril of Maedhros.
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 Yeah.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
All right. This gem is red in color, having taken on the properties of the earth. So ongoing properties. Let's see. So there's only certain people that can actually handle this gem.
So who takes the Silmaril is what I want to know.
Dude, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, according to the lore card, Zelendor would feel like he should have it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't have any quarrel with that.
So does anybody want to read the Silmaril card? The Silmaril lore card first?
Great gems created by the Noldor elf Fëanor. They created the light from the two trees of Valar, stolen by Morgoth, recaptured in a blood oath where by Fëanor's sons and Eärendil. They cannot be touched by evil or creatures who are not immortal. The two sons are driven mad by the Silmarils. Maedhros, is that how you said it?
Maedhros and Maglor.
Yeah, okay. Maedhros tossed his into the earth. Nalgor tossed his into the sea, and Eärendil took his into the sky, and now guards the door at night with it. As Zelendor would feel passionately about the Silmaril belongs to his people and should be returned to them in Túrin.
Interesting.
Even the Noldor elves, the sons of the guy who created them, Fëanor, because they did evil, terrible things to their own people. When they reclaimed the Silmarils, they burned their hands and drove them mad, and they had to get rid of them. They had to throw them into the sea, into the earth. Eärendil was the only one to be able to wield it and take it into the sky to guard the door of night, in which Faradir just told you that, according to what Túrin just said, he thinks the guard, Eärendil, has fallen.
So who's the only immortal that's here, or are there more than one?
Me? Zendriel is obviously an immortal, as an elf. And then...
No, Ogren's immortal.
Yeah, Oaken's immortal, absolutely.
But I mean, if it belongs to your people and give her, nothing doesn't.
Well, as
I feel like I have any claim on
I
it.
certainly feel that way.
Ogren's been all over the place. He doesn't really feel like he has any claim on anything.
So who picks up the
Except the
Silmaril?
praised women.
Wasn't someone, what's it called? Never mind.
So who picks up the Silmaril?
Isn't someone's Celeborn's brother?
Yes, I am. Zelendor is.
Yeah, probably.
Are you gonna pick it up or not?
You probably have the most claim to it then.
Alright. So do I actually just...
So you, like I said, you feel very passionately that this doesn't belong to any one person, that you're essentially holding it to give it back to your people. And then there's this, which you guys have been trying to get back. This belonged to Merrill, who Okran knows very intimately, from Gwarthaur back on Eressëa. This was taken... remember, the Shadow was seeking out her forge. He was trying to reforge his sword back then, and he ended up going to her master library and stealing the golden book.
Yeah, I'll be bringing that back to her.
Yeah.
You want to read that to people?
With a big smile on my face.
Yeah.
And a bottle of wine.
You want to read the golden book?
And no pants on.
Yeah, no pants. A book about the history of the Elder Days, kept by the elves of Tol Eressëa in their city of Gwarthaur, sought out by Túrin Turambar when he was possessed by the Shadow for a ritual, supposedly not to open the door of night. Some thought it was to bring back something big from the dead, there are other magical incantations within, including one to bind a being to another being or item.
This should sound familiar.
You're trying to bind the shadow to something else?
That's upon looking through the book. That's you remember. This stands out because the king Aulë, the king of the Teleri, told you there is no way to kill a Maiar, but just like he can possess things, this shadow creature who Aulë told you was called Gwarthaur. He can actually be bound to another person or an item. That there are ways to do that.
We should bind him to like a chicken.
So what do you guys take from Turin's words? And who's picking up the golden book? Is that Okren?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Okay. You're lucky that you didn't pick up the Silmaril.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you have shadow points. It would have. It would have fucked you up.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So I've been keeping track. The only 3 people that could have picked it up was a Zelindor, Okren, and believe it or not, Faradir, since he drank the limpe.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
Huh.
Didn't even think of that.
And Okren has 1 shadow point. All right, so Okren has the. Go ahead and add this. If you need to change your quest notes, go ahead and do that. That's in. I think it's in miscellaneous under handouts. Quest journal. And what else?
Yeah. What happened to? I don't think I ever applied the changes to Faradir for drinking that.
It was like 2 to intelligence and 1 to charisma.
It's pretty awesome. It's basically you get the bonuses of an elf.
Yeah, 2 dex, 1 charisma.
So yeah.
Wait, I get 2 decks?
Yep.
So 2 decks. 22 because I was already at 20.
I didn't know elves had 2 decks.
Yeah. So this basically drinking limpe made Ariel immortal, and it didn't do that to you. Well, it kind of did. But it basically gave you, or it kind of made Ariel an elf in some ways. So it's basically giving you the bonuses of an elf. It's pretty powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, you missed a pretty good. You would have become a spear master if you had won the spear competition at the.
Yeah, I heard that. That makes me sad.
They do sometimes they do the unearthed arcana where they try certain things out, and one of the feats that they worked on was called spear mastery. So you would have essentially gotten that in a talisman form.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so what are you guys thinking about Turin's words? What's your next move?
We gotta head to the gate.
To the gate?
The guard has already fallen to the pass of light. Show me. So he wants us to go to the pass of light and show him no mercy.
What do you guys think about that interpretation?
Well, we need to go to the trees, right, in the mountains, the mountain pass.
The pass of light is the Calikiria.
Yeah, we need to head there, I would think.
He says, you must hurry, any delay, and they shall all come. So the question to you before next session is, do you take a rest of any sort?
Oh boy.
I think we have to.
I mean, we have to take a short rest, I think. We have no hit points left.
Yeah, but to recover after all this, hell yeah.
But I'm not worried about an hour. The question is, do you take a long rest?
I'm good.
I'm good. I can do a short rest.
And like, if we take a meta moment, right? There are 2 sessions left. Basically, these next 2 fights are going to be sort of the end battle. You know that, so that should factor into this as well. Probably
maybe long rest.
I mean, I don't have any spells left. I have no hit points.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
All right, yeah.
But I only have 2 spells, so I mean, they're not that good, so don't really. It's okay if I don't.
So you just tell me what you guys, tell me whether you take a rest or not, and I'll plan from there. So
I have like 75% of my hit points, so I'm not really part of this conversation. Everybody else gotta pick based on their stuff.
If we short rest, I can probably get the majority of mine back.
Was short rest, was it restore, or short rest restore for HP?
You can just roll hit dice. Like I have 10 hit dice I can still roll.
Oh, God.
I won't be fooled, but I can be close.
I'm okay on spells.
you've blown a couple of them, though, the big ones, right?
Yep. A couple of big ones.
So you guys know basically you're gonna fight Túrin. You don't know.
I figured that.
You don't know who they all shall come. You don't know what that means. But you know that like dead things are coming back to life, like just like that lizard outside. He did a ritual, something happened. He said the guard has fallen, and I think Faraday's on to something. He's talking about Erendiel, the person that was guarding the door of night. He wasn't doing a ritual to open the door of night. He thinks Morgoth can probably handle that by himself. What he was doing is getting rid of the guard. How did he get rid of the guard is the question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but he has his Silmaril now, so...
Well, he doesn't have a... Well,
Maybe he bound the guard to an item using the golden book.
so you don't think he can actually touch a Silmaril.
Okay.
That's why he left. He left.
That's Erendiel or something?
You don't know.
Hmm.
I will give you a hint, though, that I gave one of the origin sessions a hint about how he how he got rid of the guard.
Oh, fuck, that's probably me. Good luck remembering that shit.
I'll remind you after the next couple sessions, and you'll remember. So do you guys remember where Túrin traveled when he went to the Tower of Pearl? You used the pool in the Tower of Pool the Tower of Pearl to travel to where Túrin was buried, the Stone of the Hapless. The Shadow Túrin used the pool for something else. He traveled somewhere else.
We didn't know where he traveled.
You did. You were told.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You go to the door
Somebody write one, Vic. You're letting us down.
You go to the door
Somebody
at
write that
night.
shit down. It's got to be in our...
You had to go to the door at night to kill Erendiel.
You did not.
What?
Hold on. Where's our journal?
How are you guys feeling about this? Are you guys feeling like you understand what's going on now a lot better than the first couple sessions?
Well, yeah. Where's our journal?
I'm getting there. It was part of it's just coming in late, so we're coming in halfway through. So there's some things that I don't. Obviously, you guys talk about that I don't know. So, but I definitely know what we're going for more than I did first session.
You get the whole door of night thing.
No, but
someone want to explain that?
So Morgoth can't be killed,
right?
But there's like a portal to the void or whatever, and the Valar cast him through it when they defeated him, and they set guard Erendiel, who has some ship that's in the sky, and he guards the entryway
With a Silmaril.
With a Silmaril. Yeah.
There's only 3 Silmarils.
Yeah.
You found one of them. So Erendiel has one, and there's another Silmaril out there.
That's pretty cool. Well, we have one at least.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Hold on.
You guys are, you especially as Zelindor, is super thrilled about this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You're going to the Calakiria, which is right next to your hometown, Tyrion,
right.
And you're going to be bringing back a Silmaril, which is like,
right. It's pretty freaking epic.
I mean, the end of the world is upon you, so there's that.
Well, it's a trade-off, I guess, but still, it's pretty freaking cool.
All right, so are you guys taking a short, long rest? What's going on?
I say long.
I'm totally fine with a short rest personally, but
we know where he is. He's not going anywhere.
I don't benefit anything from a long rest. Just a short.
We know where he is, but it sounds like time is of the essence. And do we want to get there when when whoever they are have returned, or do we want to get there before then?
They're returning either way.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
He did say it is done. That was the first thing that he said.
Yes.
That was about the guard being dead or being removed.
I thought the ritual was done. Was the ritual to get rid of the guard?
I don't know. It's a good question. He's either talking about it being done that the guard is gone and now the gate is open, right? Or the gate can be opened. And I assume he's raising some dead things.
Well, you guys remember you heard a giant roar, like a it was bestial.
Fell beast of some sort.
Who did Túrin Turambar kill for a dragon back in the day? Do you remember? Oh, of course you remember. But maybe he's raising that thing.
Glauron was a flightless dragon.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Glauron would not have been able to knock the flying ship out of the sky.
No.
He can't
fly.
He was a flightless.
He can't. Maybe he's just really tall.
I think the key is going to be remembering where Túrin went from the Tower of Pearl. That might give you a clue as to who.
Do we know where he went? I guess
you do. You were told. Idril told you when you came back that he had come and gone from a certain place because he killed Tuor on the way back.
Oh yeah. He came back from the Tolmorwen or something, right?
He didn't go to Tolmorwen. No. He came to the Tower of Pearl to use the pool to go somewhere.
Oh, I don't remember.
Was the Cottage of Let's Play?
No, he could have traveled to that. Must have been some place that he couldn't get to very easily.
Like the Dwarf Knight?
That's what I said originally.
You guys will have to figure it out. Give you a clue. We can talk about it this week. All I need to know now is whether you take a short or a long rest.
I'm not for either, so you guys pick.
I'm gonna take a schlong rest.
Schlong rest.
Schlong.
Alright.
What do you say, bros?
Long rest. I'm taking a fucking sweet nap.
Word.
What is it?
Long.
You're taking a long rest, huh? Oh boy. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Now we go fight some undead things.
Yeah, so, if the longer you take, the harder the fight's going to be, and just so you know.
I mean, it sounds more epic.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be epic.
Hey, one of those.
All right, cool. So I'm going to plan for is everybody on board with a long rest?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to plan for a long rest. We can talk this week. I enjoy the discussions during the week. We can see if we can figure out where Túrin went at the Tower of Pearl, where he traveled to.
So Túrin still has Balrog, right? Or whatever it's... Yeah.
Gurthang?
Gurthang, yeah.
Yeah, so he took that with him.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
That sword, bro.
I need a weapon drop, but I haven't gotten a weapon since ever in this campaign.
Yeah.
Is the sword that I have better than the weapon you have?
Nah, I think it's about the same. Is it the light steel one?
You've been told
The light steel one, yeah.
You've been told about a weapon that I think you would very much like.
Yeah.
Do you remember what that was?
Faintly.
Okay, well, that should be added to your question, probably. You were told about an Tuor's axe. He told you where Idril told you where Tuor's axe was, so that you could use it for your cause. Anybody remember what it was called?
The Axe of Tuor.
As soon as you tell me, I'm putting it in our quest journal.
Dramberleg.
Amberleg.
DRAM, and then BOR, and then leg. So he was famous for a very powerful axe, and when it became an heirloom of Numenor, and then Numenor sank. And then Idriel told you, she told you how to find it. She said, look for the cats of Queen Beruthiel.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't just throw out these things just for no reason. Just saying.
All right. Well, this was fun.
So we take a long rest, and then we go get Burr and his axe, and then we go save the world?
No, you definitely don't go get your axe. You got to go to the Passing Light.
Damn.
All right, so the last two sessions, session 9 and session 10, probably the way it's going to work is that, you know, our fight is going to take 2 sessions. So you guys are leveling to 14.
Oh, boy.
All right, cool guys. Well, thank you. Hopefully it's all starting to come together now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Thank
All
you,
right.
man.
All right,
Later.
Thanks.